So, thought I would talk about my workout today. Despite how I'm feeling and all, went to the gym. The first exercise I did was the incline bench press. And I warmed up with 155, then went up to 180. This was, by the way, for the 8 to 10 rep range. Then I went up to just 205 for one, but then I made that into a drop set. So I did 205 for one, then I did, 185 for 3 to 5, 155 for like 5 to 6, and then 135 for, 8 to 10 reps. And then after that, I decided to do the deadlift. And I warmed up with 275. That went well. Then 365, first conventional, then sumo. And then I deadlifted 415, but I did that conventional. So that's actually a personal best. And it was actually pretty easy. Then I tried my hand, and I tried going for 445. Mind you, this is without my weightlifting straps. This is without a belt. The straps really would have helped because I tried it sumo. So I tried deadlifting 445 with the sumo stance. Started to feel the weight come off the floor a little bit, but then I had to drop it because I felt my lower back start to strain. So I know I can at least get it if I had straps, so that's good. And by the way, for reference, I'm about 173. So my goal by the end of the year is to deadlift hopefully 500 pounds, but if I get 475, I'll be happy with that. Oh, by the way, that's a beltless lift. So basically, if I can get 475 or 500 pounds with just the straps, that would be good. I'm probably going to attempt those lifts with a sumo stance, though, because that's safer for me. And then I did one final set for the deadlift. I did 365 for 5, again with no equipment. My lower back feels fine. Just feels a little strained, from having to stay flat. So then I did the bench press. I worked my way up to doing 245 for one, but that was with no leg drive, so my feet were just dangling out. Sorry, hearing something outside. I have no idea what the fuck it is. Maybe fireworks. So, kind of happy that 245 came up pretty easily today. No leg drive, nothing, just all chest. Granted, I could still work on my form a bit because I feel like my elbows flare out a bit too much, whereas I need to rotate them in to 45 degrees. Then after that, I did another back exercise. I mostly did upper body today, but I wanted to do the deadlift because I felt like it. I did the T-bar row, the chest supported T-bar row. I managed to do 3 plates for, 8 or 9 reps. So, that was nice. I did it for a couple sets. But after that, I did another back exercise. It was, I'm trying to remember, it's a different back machine. It's where basically your palm is facing up, your grip is going to be like this, and you're bringing the weight back just a little bit. So it's more of a shorter range of motion. And I did like 2 plates and a 25 on each side for maybe like 6 reps each side. And of course, I turned that into a drop set, but I can at least do 100 pounds on each side for 8 to 12 reps. But I did it one hand on each side. I feel like that's easier for me than trying to do both hands at once. Don't know why. And then lastly, I just did a little bit of arms. I did a tricep extension on an incline, a little bit of an incline. I did the 27.5 pound dumbbells. Yes, our gym actually has that. I did that for 15 plus reps for a couple sets. And then I just did hammer curls with that weight for 15, 20 reps. Then after that I did a couple sets of dips for like 15-20 reps. So, it's a good workout. At least I got 415 pounds for the deadlift, conventional. No doggy back, of course. I've been pretty good about my form, since I don't have any back pain. That and also all the videos I've taken of me doing heavy deadlifts have been with a flat back. But then again, I guess for reference, for the back extension, just the free range back extension where you're basically just supported from basically up to the waist and you extend down. As of right now, I actually need to find a heavier kettlebell in the gym because I can take the 100-pound kettlebell and just back extend, 8+ reps at least with like minimal effort. So I'm pretty sure I could probably back extend maybe 125, 150 pounds for reps. So I guess that gives some indication about my lower back strength. I don't know how strong my core is though. I mean, granted, I can kind of see the outline of it. And I do still feel my core at times whenever I do the squat or the deadlift. So it's not like I don't feel it. It's just not as sore as when I try to do like isolation exercises. And I don't even do that. I don't do that often. But yeah, tomorrow I have a session at noon with a personal trainer. He actually gave me a free session, which was nice of him. So he will help me with my squat, because right now my squat is lacking. At least I think it's lacking. The most I could probably squat is maybe 335 without equipment. I would like to get that up to 365. And hopefully, if I can get that to 365 before the end of the year, I would like to try and shoot for 385. I mean, ultimately, my final goals for the deadlift would be, 3.5 times body weight, 3.5 to 4. The squat would be like 2.5 to 3. And the bench press would be 2 times body weight. Now I'm getting close to bench pressing 1.5 times my body weight already. I mean, my personal best is 255 at the same weight, 173. Although I feel like I could probably get 260 to 270, somewhere in that range. Because I can still bench press 185 for 12+ reps. So that would technically put my 1 rep max somewhere in between 260 and 270 pounds. Problem is, though, my form starts to obviously break down when I just bridge past, 240 pounds. And I think it has to do with, some shoulder issues. So I do need to start doing some rotator cuff exercises because I felt like I did better with the bench press when I did those. And that was a few months ago when I was still living with my ex. I haven't been doing them since. So, and actually I haven't really been doing a lot of shoulder days either. So, and I guess another highlight for today, I went to get lunch at a place called Mad Greens, and I was in my uniform, my work uniform, because I was on break, and one of the guys working the register, he gave me like a good discount. I'm imagining he gave me somewhere around like 25 to 50% off, because my meal as well as a drink was only $7.50, which was really nice. So if I see that guy again, I'm going to at least give him a 50% discount whatever he orders from, our store. They can fire me. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to pass along the kindness anyway. So, work did kind of piss me off today. Mainly because we got a rush, and granted he is a kid, but he was engaging in too much banter with the customers at the register, and it caused a holdup of the line. Because then we also had online orders, so we started to have orders piling up, but yet he was still taking orders at the register. So that did start to piss me off. Granted, I did not snap at him, but I did have to direct him and tell him, kind of forcefully. Not super forcefully, but like I told him, hey, stop taking orders for now. We need to catch up on our orders. People can wait. Because if we have, 6+ drink orders behind us, in addition to what we're doing, we need to step up the pace. Otherwise, we have people waiting for, who knows how long, and getting pissed at us because, you know, we're only 3 people, and, you know, one is really inexperienced and, no offense, slow, and, you know, me, I'm, well, my 6th or 7th shift, and the other dude has probably been working there for a couple shifts longer than I have, so, but trying to also figure out a direct deposit issue, because my manager still has not responded to the fact that I cannot set up my direct deposit with them. And they don't do checks for whatever reason. That's kind of strange. So if next week they don't resolve this issue, I'm just not going to show up. Why would I work for free? You already owe me 2 weeks' pay. Pay up. There's my frustration. And it is valid. So if they don't pay up, and I've told them, and if it gets to the point, I will take it to the labor board, because I'm not fucking around with money, especially my money, my time. Anyway, so those are a couple, you know, highlights, a couple of things that, you know, ticked me off today. Anyway, that's all for now. This video is going on for too long, so talk later.